ఆంధ్ర విశ్వవిద్యాలయంలో ఇంజనీరింగ్ విద్యాబోధన పురిడి పోసుకున్న తొలి రోజులవి. 1955లో మెకానికల్ ఇంజనీరింగ్ విభాగం ఒక రేకుల షెడ్లో ప్రారంభమైన విషయం ఎంతమందికి తెలుసు? అప్పట్లో విద్యాబోధన చేసిన గురువుల పేర్లు ఈ కాలం వాళ్ళు చెప్పగలరా? కానీ 70 ఏళ్ల క్రితం నాటి జ్ఞాపకాలను ఇప్పటికీ నెమరవేసుకుంటున్న వ్యక్తి మన ముందున్నారు. ఆయనే ఈ డిపార్ట్మెంట్లో హెచ్ఓడిగా చేసి ఎన్నో కీలక పదవులను పోషించిన NLN రావు గారు. ఆనాటి జ్ఞాపకాలను ఆయన పంచుకోవడానికి VBC ఆంటీతో సిద్ధంగా ఉన్నారు.
My name is NN Rao. I joined Andhra University in the year 1958. The engineering work started in the year 1955 in the Andhra University. When I joined, it was not in individual departments. Engineering department is a department like other departments like history department, chemistry department, physics department, like that. And the head of the department was Professor D.C. Rao. He is the first senior most person which I have known when I joined the university. For the other three, there used to be 3 sections: mechanical engineering section, civil engineering section, and electrical engineering section. For the mechanical engineering section, K.V. Apparao used to be the head of the section. For electrical engineering, it was M.S. Raju, he was the head of the department, and for civil engineering, Professor K. Krishnamacharya was the head of the civil engineering department. My designation when I joined was a technical assistant. I was promoted next year, 1959, as a lecturer. Different heads of the departments under which I worked are P.V. Devotional Rao, professor in Engineering College, Kakinada. After retirement, he joined the university. Then I worked under K.B. Apparao, Professor T. Venugopal Rao, Professor V. Subbarao, and later, of course, I became the head of the department, and those were the senior people. In electrical engineering department, the senior people used to be C. Rao, M.S. Raju, L.B.K. Sastri. I cannot immediately recognize the names. And in the civil engineering department, Krishnamacharya, and there used to be Professor Dayaratnam. He later went to IIT Kanpur. He is a very big shot. He has published several papers as a researcher. He earned a very good name. Even in the university itself, he was sent by the university under TCM program to USA. He did his PhD in Colorado University and published several papers, and a very good teacher. He taught us also. When I was teacher, I was doing as a part-time basis, M.Tech, and in that he used to teach. In the very stage, of course, I have known him by name, but I know him personally. He worked for a year or two in the early formative years of the mechanical engineering department, Y.B. Narasimha Rao. He is also a good scholar. No engineering college was constructed when I joined. It used to be in the sheds opposite to the science college, JVG College of Science. In the sheds, it used to be there. Came to engineering college, was buildings were constructed. I think it was in the year 1961, we shifted there. At that time, I think it is Professor K.B. Apparao who was the head of the department. I actually taught for 38 years. Students were very good students. It is very difficult to say that all these students are very brilliant and all that, but there are very, very few brilliant students. For example, we are very proud that GMR, Gandhi Mallikarjun Rao, is a student of mechanical engineering department who is a very renowned industrialist in India. One of our students, he worked as the CEO of BHPV. Students, they used to listen very well. Some of them joined as faculty in Indian Institute of Science, faculty in Indian Institute of Technology, Kharagpur, and because I belong to the teaching profession, I know people who joined the education institutions. There is one Mr. Ramurthy, Upadrashta Ramurthy, who got the Bhatnagar Award. He is a student of metallurgy and mechanical engineering. The students, most B. Satyanarayana, for example, he worked as the Vice Chancellor of Andhra University, BSN. He is later from University in Madras, he worked as Vice Chancellor. Shai, he is in the United States. He was in a very good position in the United States. He used to be very S.S. Rao, who wrote a book on optimization and who worked in IIT Kanpur. He is also a student of mine, a very, very hardworking and intelligent student. He used to be very receptive in the class. Samsara, Commissioner of Police, also is a student, a head of the department by name Professor T. Venugopal Rao. He used to conduct a survey at the end of the year for the final year students, and he used to give several questions. And then one question was, who is your best teacher in your entire 4-year study? Continuously for 4 or 5 years, my name was suggested. That is a Marupuran Sangatana for me, personally. There is a lot of change in the technology. For example, we used to work on lathes. We used to work on blacksmithy with an anvil and a hammer. We used to work with the carpentry section with a carpentry tools, chisels and other things. Now it is all mechanized. The computers have the computer engineering department has come, and when the system is computerized, the technology has completely changed. For example, the automobile engineering and industrial engineering we studied when we were students, it is nothing to do with the present automobile industry. The change was tremendous. When we used to talk about carburetors, fuel pumps and all that, they all disappear now. In the computer, it is centrally processed by a computer system. So technology is tremendous change is there now. There is no comparison at all in mechanical engineering field. Even in manufacturing also, the automation were not very recent. When we studied, it was not there. Later, it came into existence, automation. It is also a very big change. We used to have a good relation with Hindustan Shipyard. I did two, three projects for them. The ship is launched, forces and all. We used to prepare. I was given a project which I did for two or three ships, and VHPV they used to have a good rapport with the engineering college, and they used to invite professors for the selection board, and similarly, like Coromandel fertilizers, when they had a problem, they used to interact with the mechanical engineering department, and they used to have discussions. And similarly, Caltech's oil refinery also they used to invite some of the professors and they used to explain their problems, and sometimes they used to give solutions. In that context, I have to mention the name of Professor P.K. Sharma, who is a very good researcher. He had contact with industries like VHPV. Coromandel fertilizers had a problem in their balancing of their turbines. Mechanical engineering department professors were invited there. They went and gave a solution to them. Shipyard, as I told you, shipyard also used to consult the department, and some of the professors used to go to the shipyard and discuss with them the problem. And sometimes they used to suggest, and they, if it was possible, they used to implement and thank the university.